woman called the fragrance queen or fragrance guru. Hi, welcome to DTV.
Thank you.
How long have you been in the business and where did it start?
I started in the business in my late 20s and I've been in the business for just over 30 years and absolutely love it.
What is your favorite fragrance and why?
I can't tell you that I have a favorite, and with all the new fragrances that come out, I tend to change my mind a lot, but my current 5 is Carolina Herrera Good Girl. It's a gourmand fragrance. I love Thierry Mugler's Alien. I would say that that's probably one of my key classic fragrances. I adore Armani C, the intense version. I love Lancôme La Vie est Belle. And I would say Chloe Love Story at the moment, but it changes every few months. This is, it's absolutely amazing. It's a gourmand oriental. Look at this beautiful heel. It's a replica of a shoe. Isn't that amazing? People will buy it just for the bottle. It's so gorgeous.
You say that fragrance is liquid emotion. Please explain.
Our sense of smell is the most powerful of all our senses and evokes emotional reaction.
What is the difference between a perfume, eau de parfum, and eau de toilette?
An eau de parfum has got between 20 and 15% perfume, and an eau de toilette has between 10 and 15% perfume. So it depends on the woman. If she wants to have something that's going to last longer, she should rather use an eau de parfum. And if you're more summery and like something light, then you buy an eau de toilette.
I'm overwhelmed by choices when I shop for perfume. Any tips?
I think it's important that you get to know the fragrance wheel, which is broken up into 4 parts: floral, oriental, woody, fresh, with 2 new categories called gourmand and oud. And then you're able to go to the fragrance consultant and say, look, I like floral, I like floriental, fresh floral, and you'd be able to choose easier because the fragrance consultant would be able to advise which fragrances belong in which part of the wheel.
You say the fragrance of choice says a lot about your personality. Please explain.
If you're an oriental woman, you're an exotic woman, you love to stand out in a crowd, you like to make a statement when you step into a room, you want to be noticed. A woman who loves a fresh fragrance, she's that fuss-free woman who loves the outdoors, she loves exercising, she doesn't wear a lot of makeup, sometimes nothing, but really that fuss-free, outdoorsy girl. If you like a woody fragrance, you're a unique woman who's not afraid to experiment and you just love life in general. If you like a gourmand fragrance, you like the finer things in life, you love the smell of chocolate, caramel, melon, and apples. If you like an oud fragrance, you like to flirt and you like to attract attention to yourself.
You believe a person should have a signature perfume. Why?
I think that one, over the years, falls in love with a particular fragrance and you always keep it as your special fragrance that you wear often. But I think it's also important to have lots of other choices.
Is there a bad and good time of the day to sample?
Yes, it's always better to rather shop in the afternoon because one's sense of smell is keener in the afternoon. So if you go early in the morning, you wouldn't have the same effect as if you did in the afternoon.
You have probably summed me up by now. Which family of fragrance suits me?
I think you would dabble in the floral part of the fragrance wheel. Within that, you get floriental, fresh floral, floral oriental, floral green. So there's many, many options in the floral section, and I would describe you as a romantic. I'd like to suggest the Carolina Herrera VIP 212 Rosé. It's a floral fruity, or you could use this Chador, which is floral fresh, or this lovely Jimmy Choo, which is floriental, or this Oscar de la Renta, which is a soft floral.
Which parts of the body should perfume be sprayed on, and why?
You should spray perfume on the warm parts of the body because as the body gets warmer, the fragrance will last longer. Never on the décolleté part of your body, because if you spray fragrance there, you can get sunspots or even wrinkles. So you spray up your arm, behind your neck, up the side of the arm, and even behind your knees. Fragrance rises, so the lower you spray your fragrance, the longer it'll last.
What's the best time to apply perfume and why?
Because fragrance is made up of 3 different components. You have a top note, which when you spray the fragrance will give you the first impression of that fragrance. Within 10 minutes that disappears. And then you have the middle note, which I like to call the heart of the fragrance. That's the core of the fragrance, and that is really what's the most important part of the fragrance. That develops on your skin after 20 minutes. And then you have the base note, or I like to call it the soul. That soul and that base note mixes with the heart of the fragrance and creates the memory. And that's why fragrance takes 30 minutes to develop on your skin.
How do you judge if you're wearing the right perfume?
There's no right or wrong way to choose a fragrance. So you shouldn't judge yourself on whether you're wearing a right fragrance. It all depends on your mood. Is it sunny? Is it raining? Are you wearing velvet? Have you got a sundress on? So you must choose what suits your personality and your lifestyle.
What if you don't have the budget for a brand but want to smell good?
I think you should have a look at celeb fragrances in store, because they're slightly less expensive, but they're still amazing.
A final message to our female and male viewers on the do's and don'ts of perfume.
Be experimental, spray, be generous with yourself. It's just such liquid emotion, and it's so beautiful when you're beautifully groomed and you go out and you're smelling good. You just feel so much more confident. The one thing I would say about the don'ts is don't spray your wrist and then rub your fragrance like your gran did, because what that does is it crushes your fragrance and it won't develop on your skin properly.